Hey Rashad, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, not bad. How's spring practice going for you so far?
I feel like spring's been pretty good so far. Everything's been super good. I feel like the biggest thing right now for us that's been really making us click and putting us a little bit of ahead of the curve right now is just our chemistry as a team. I feel like guys have really bonded well just from the previous season and things and certain events that we've all been through together just from just uh, everything that happened last offseason, COVID, being counted out last season, and performing as well as we did. So I feel like that was pretty big, and going into the offseason into the spring, and I feel like things have been pretty good so far.
How did your off season go? How are you feeling physically, and what was it like going through all those strength and conditioning things?
Everything, like I said, everything's been great. We've been working really hard. And that's just a tribute to Coach Philo and the strength staff, our trainers, and our coaches as well. Everyone's been really hands on and involved in everything and making sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And just I feel like everything's been pretty smooth, and we've been excelling at from weights to fourth quarter, and and then going into spring ball now. So I feel like everything's been pretty good.
Coach was telling us you were getting back into the mix of things. Have you been limited in the spring any? What are you injured? Something going on with you?
I've been full go. I've been out there every day. Things may be a little bit different for me, but I've been full go and just taking things smart right now. Just making sure that just recovering as well as I can be. But I've been full go. I've had no problems, so everything's been pretty good on my end.
Hey, Greg.
Rashad, this is your first spring under this coaching staff. What can you really get out of this time, or what are your goals for this period overall?
This is a big period in time for not just me, but the whole team as well. Just refining a couple of things we feel like we lacked that last year. Really looking over those things and going over our strengths and also our weaknesses just as a whole. And just like I said, now is the time period where we refine those things and keep adding on and keep loading our arsenal and just keep building, keep stacking great days. And like I said, I feel like we've been doing that, and we've only 5-6 days into spring, but I feel like we're ways ahead than we were last year, and that's especially because we didn't have a spring ball last year as well. So having spring ball this year is definitely, I feel like it's definitely been beneficial, and I think that will just carry on into the fall for us as well.
How about for you individually? Any ways you want to change or grow during this time as a player?
Most definitely. I feel like anybody would want to, definitely grow as a player, especially around this point, because this is the time where, you look back and reflect on your previous season and try to fix anything where you lacked that. And personally, for me, my biggest thing is really just getting the X's and O's down, really understanding the defense in and out, understanding what offenses are trying to do. Things of that nature, just being more of a student of the game and trying to be a better leader on and off the field as well. Just making sure everyone's doing what they should be doing, and everyone's being held accountable, and just things of that nature. I feel like right now it's more like the little things, and just like I said, just as long as I'm stacking great days and put in extra work regardless if that's physical or mental, I feel like that's where I need to improve in and just be a better leader overall for not just myself but the team too.
Jeff talked a little bit about tackling form. I know that was sort of an emphasis at times last year where you got called for targeting on a couple of occasions. Is that something you're sort of working at or focused on through these practices now?
Yeah, it definitely, because I don't want to have to be out anymore for targeting calls, because as much as that hurts me, it hurts the team as well. And like I said, I want to be able to do as much as I can for the team this season. And one of those things is being able to tackle better and just being smarter as well. Just understanding I can't just lead with my head. I need to try to be aware as much as I can to keep my head up and tackling with good form. So that's one of the things that I've been trying to emphasize too, and trying to stress this off season. So just like I said before, I'll just keep working at it, and just control what I can control at the end of the day.
And you talked about the strength and conditioning focus for the team a little bit. How much of a difference do you notice compared to the start of last year? Was that an area where you guys were lacking?
I feel like we were, but I feel like that was a problem for a lot of people as well. Just with everything going on with COVID and not being able to be around as much and having to stay inside and, be at home and, not really being able to get up here and do what we can do and be around the strength staff. So I feel like that's been a big improvement for us, for sure. This offseason, just from the standpoint of us getting stronger, faster, but also taking care of our bodies and, really stretching and, going to the training room and getting worked on and checked out and, any little minor bumps and bruises, getting those checked out and taken care of as soon as possible. Because, the name of the game is durability, and whoever can last the longest is who's going to, at the end of the day, do the best and be able to perform at the highest, at their highest level. So I think from that standpoint, we've done a great job. And, that just goes back to the strength staff, the trainers and the coaches as well, just making sure everything's been accounted for and we really been, on top of our stuff.
And Coach Traylor kind of mentioned the diet component to that as well. Is it a lot easier for the guys to be kind of sharper and more on top of that when you're in a team environment like this compared to a year ago where people were kind of on their own?
Yeah, for sure. Just because from the standpoint, just a year ago, it was really just, do whatever you could to survive kind of mentality, just take it day by day and, just get by. But now that everything's kind of, getting back to normal a little bit and things are starting to, get smoother. Now we have the opportunity to, go out and go eat more, things like Coach Traylor be emphasizing like baked chicken, greens, salad, stuff like that, just to take care of our body. Because the better you feel it, the better you're going to feel at the end of the day. And, I feel like we've done a great job with that too. I know just for me personally, me and a couple other guys like Antonio Parks and Corey Mayfield will go and, go out to eat with each other, but we'll go get something healthy, like some salads or, just like I said, like something baked, or rather than going to like a Whataburger or, something that may not be as good for your body, in that sense. So I feel like we've done a good job with that as well. And just like I've been saying, that just goes back to, everyone on the staff and everyone on the staff, just from making sure that we're on top of our stuff and really taking care of ourselves.
Kind of changing topic a little bit. We saw over the weekend, one of San Antonio's own, Kiana Williams, won a national title with Stanford. I'm wondering, do you have any relationship with her? Or did that resonate with you at all as a local guy?
I do. Me and Kiana really, I've always knew Kiana just from, her being, going to Wagner and playing basketball over there and being right down the road from Judson. But I really got to really meet Key this offseason, last offseason, from working out with her, running on the track and things of that nature. And she's a baller, like our coaches emphasize, the work is put in the offseason, and for her to go win that championship was, that none of that started, when they got to the tournament. I seen Kiana put in the work from last June, working out with us, run on the track, day in and day out. It's 100-some degrees, and we out there getting it, and she put in the work for it, and she definitely deserves that. I couldn't be more proud of her. Just I've been supporting her, the whole tournament, and she's been supporting me too during our season as well. So the love is mutual right there, and like I said, I couldn't be more proud of Key because she definitely deserves it.
How did that situation come together last year with the workouts? I guess just kind of a bunch of people at home looking for a way to stay in shape and have some sort of motivation there?
Yeah, pretty much. We were really just trying to stay on top of each other. It was more like me, Key, and a couple others. We kind of got together and was like, man, we got to, still got to stay on top of our game and get back right and start getting back in the groove of things. And we were pretty on it though. We held each other accountable. We was out there for about 3 days a week, running on the track and doing other things as well. And at the same time being smart as well, because COVID was really big at that point in time. So just like I said, we was really on top of each other, and she motivated me, I motivated her, and everybody else that was along in the group as well. So it's like I said, I'm gonna be more proud of Key. She's been working her whole life, and I was really able to see it last summer when we were all working out together.
And is there any extra motivation that comes from seeing that somebody, that's from this area and that you worked out with like that could succeed at such a high level like that and really, on a national stage?
Yeah, most definitely. Just because, like you said, she's from the city. And, looking at that, I'm just like, man, I want to be like her too. She's someone I look up to. Definitely want to try to get to her level and bring back a championship, for the city as well. And I think it just makes it sweeter that she's from this city. She goes all the way off to Stanford, is playing there, 4 years, coming back her senior year just to win the title in her hometown. So I feel like that's definitely something special and something I want to be able to do as well. So I'm, trying to follow in her footsteps right now.